We're still wrapping our wood life here on My Area Code Reality TV show season 4. My name is Naomi Okan and you're most welcome. Coming up on the show, we have the talent segment where our contestants are always taught something new in addition to what they know with the help of an expert. Remember, all our contestants have their various talents that they came with in this year's competition. Then we have the developmental segment, and on this segment, we embark on a sanitation project in our various communities. Last week, we went to Choco community to embark on Stop Open Defecation, and this week, which community are we going to embark a sanitation project? We will find out on the show. Then we have the roots and cultural heritage. On this segment, we speak to the custodians of our various community to know how our various community came about. We have this and more for you, but remember that this show is proudly sponsored by Alisa Hotel. That's where we are filming. Best Point Savings and Loans, the only financial institution in Ghana with zero commission on turnovers. They save your money and give you interest. At Best Point, your dream is our business. Specialized mineral water and drinks, Aqua Safari Resort, North Hills International School, Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic, and proudly supported by Decap Hotel. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Superstar.
Hello guys.
Hi.
Now how are you all doing?
Hi.
All right, we are at Alisa Hotel, and I'm here to announce today's task to you guys. We've done the mixology, we've done the swimming, the cooking competition, a whole lot. So today we are here to do proper way of laying your beds. I'm sure some of us when we wake up from morning now, we're not in a hurry to go home. But today we'll be taught how to lay our beds professionally. And we have a housekeeper here that will take you guys through. After the lectures, you guys will be paired to practice what you've been taught. I wish you guys all the best and lay the beds properly. Alright, contestants, over here is Madam Patience Pipim, and she will be taking you through the proper way of laying your beds. Madam Patience, these are contestants for My Area Code Reality TV show.
Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
My name is Patience Pipim, as you've already been told. Welcome to Sweet Spirits Alisa Hotels and Suites. This is one of our executive rooms. It's called a junior suite. Today we're going to take you through the process of bed making, professional bed making. This is just the mattress. We are now going to make the bed to make it look professionally. This is the team we are going to work with today. We have Nathaniel and Vida, and they're going to take you through the step-by-step process of making the bed. So we're going to start now. So Vida.
Superstar.
Yes, the first thing we use is the bed sheet. We use 2 bed sheets to make the bed professionally. That is, any professional bed has 2 bed sheets. We call this one the first sheet. So they are going to spread it on, and they spread the top side up. The reason why I'm saying the top side up is that the second sheet will have the top side in, because the guest is supposed to sleep in between the 2 top sheets, the 2 right sides. Okay, so we're going to make it. The most important thing is that the bed sheet should look clean and well pressed, okay? So that after the bed is made, we won't have any creases on it. The most important thing is for it to look as professional as possible, okay? So that whoever enters the room will like to sleep on the bed, okay? If the bed is not well made, it won't look professional, and then we won't have the effect that we want it to have on the guests. Okay, so this is the top sheet. They are spread it evenly on it. We have something called the mitre. So we are going to mitre the corners. I would like you to pay very close attention to it, because if you don't do that, you really know how to do it when your turn comes. So they are going to mitre the corners for you. As you can see, when they were spreading the top sheet on it, the bed sheet on it, they pulled the mattress a little. so that they will get enough space to work at the top there. Okay, so they are going to mitre the top side of it, and then they will come to the base and mitre. So this is the process of mitering. After mitering the top side, they will push the mattress to the headboard, and then they'll come and mitre the base, and then they'll turn the sides in. Okay. So see how they mitre it. They pick it first, you turn it underneath the mattress, and then you pick it at an angle so that you have something like an envelope. Okay. And you tuck it in. Did you all see it? So this is our duvet cover. The open edge of the cover will face the guest, away from the guest. So it always faces outside, away from the door, so that when the guest is entering, you wouldn't have to see the opened end. Okay, for that one too, we leave some space enough for us to be able to tuck it underneath. You see, we leave some of it. And we're going to fold it just onto the second bed sheet. Okay, it's going to be at the same level as the second bed sheet. But can you show it to them? Lift it a little so that they see the edge and the edge of the second bed sheet. Okay. In the tropical regions like Ghana here, we only need the second bed sheet and we are good to go. We can sleep because the temperature here is warm. But you know, people traveling from outside, they need the air conditioning because they are used to the cold temperature. So for that reason, we use the duvet to keep them warm. That's why we are adding the duvet to it, so that wherever you're coming from, at least you can feel comfortable and then feel at home. So this is the duvet. They are going to mitre the corners of the duvet as well, at the base. The most important thing is to keep the sheet smooth at the base of the mattress. If you don't do it like that, you have creases, and then if you are not fortunate, the mattress will pop up a bit at some sides. So make sure that it's smooth at the base. Okay, so we have a duvet cover on it, nicely folded and tucked in. Okay, so we're going to place our pillows on it. You see, we left some space for the pillow as well. We use 4 pillows, so we left enough space so that you can put the 4 pillows there. They are already in the pillowcases, so we'll put them on it. The opening of the pillows also have to face away from the door, so that when the guest is entering, you will see what is inside the pillowcase, you see. So all the opening will face away. You can use as many pillows as you want, but we choose to use 4. And then we're going to put on our scatter cushions. As I mentioned earlier, you can also use as many as you want, but we choose to make it 2. It makes the bed beautiful, and it's also for comfort. The guest can use it if he needs extra pillows, okay, or if the guest wants to hold something to keep him warm while he or she sleeps, okay. And then we have our bed runner. You can see that the color of the scatter cushions and the runner match with almost everything here. So it makes the room well decorated and clean and nice, okay. So this is our bed. That one is also tucked in nicely. So this is how it should look like when you are done with it.
Bed laying today are talent task. It was fun, it was okay. Though I had a little 4 shots, but at the long run, I think everything went on okay.
Madam Patient did a very good teaching. The way she taught us how she went step by step. It's been a very good experience.
Personally, I've had fun today. I've learned a lot today. After laying the bed, I felt like relaxing on the bed. I wanted to be myself, just to feel cool and ease myself. Oh my God. But unfortunately, my group, we didn't win.
Thanks to my area code reality TV show, today I have learned it. So if you get the chance to learn something new, focus and just make it part of you so that you can also take it somewhere else.
And I've learned a lot about setting bed, and I'm going to use it for my life, and for maybe I don't know where I may go. I can use it as an experience. And it's very good to know how to settle your bed when you wake up every morning, so that your bed will be looking very beautiful and nice.
This is a new thing altogether. Back in school, I laid my bed, but this is something different. And I'm really grateful to learn something new, in addition to what I know.
As a lady, you should know how to lay your bed properly. That's very, very important. So it will help me in my years to come.
As a woman, you have to know how to lay your bed properly for your husband. Otherwise, someone can snatch him from you.
We lost because of that lazy Emily from Osunot. But next time, I hope they are going to pair me with someone who is serious, not someone who is like Emily.
For the day, but today I was taught a lot about how to lay bed and then how to lay it in the proper way, and I think it's a good thing I've learned today.
Me laying in bed will not take anything from me or add anything to my life, because surely I'm going to get married one day, and being a busy guy, like my lifestyle itself, I don't have time for laying bed.
So our overall winner will go to Prodigy and Mary with 44.5%.
All right, contestants, we've gathered here to award 4 contestants for excelling through the past few weeks with the tasks that you guys have been assigned to. And to help me with the presentation, we have Mr. Herbert Komye. He is the Group Sales and Marketing Manager here at Alisa Hotel. So he'll be helping us with it. Our first presentation will go to Asa. And this is for representing Teshi and winning the talent segment, that's table setting.
Okay. Congratulations.
All right, so guys, you didn't just win the certificate, you also won a voucher to come to Alisa Hotel, the Swiss Cafe to be precise, to have lunch or dinner with any person of your choice. And to you, the other contestants, this should serve as a morale to you to keep pushing whenever a task is being given to you all. Congratulations to our winner and all the best.
Okay, so I want to congratulate all of you. I hope you enjoyed the activities. I want to congratulate especially those who won, and to urge those who didn't win to do better in the upcoming competition, so that you could also get to enjoy some of the goodies. Okay? I wish you all the best. Thank you. Okay, good.
Do you experience pains and burning sensation in the penis? Whitish discharges from the penis when urinating? Are you experiencing numbness, burning sensation, joint pains, heaviness and movement in the body? Endpoint is specialized in chronic and acute diseases. Locate Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic on Spinters Road, Tema, Committee 22, Kumasi, Kronom Abuohia, and Takrade, Anaji Estate. Call Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic on 0244 867 068.
We at North Hills International School seek to offer students with the best academic performance. Parents are supposed to reciprocate by obliging to their financial obligations. Our payment terms is for parents to pay before or on the day of reopening, and not more than 1 month after reopening. Parents are given the flexibility to pay in 3 installments. The first payment should be 50% on the day of reopening or before, 30% a month after reopening, and the remaining 20% 2 months after reopening. Parents who have 3 kids in their school have their 3rd child getting 10% on tuition.
I love coming to school because my school is beautiful. I have lots of friends and learning is so easy.
Welcome to North Hills International School. Here we admit students from preschool up to junior high school. We have ultra-modern classrooms, an up-to-date library, a beautiful computer room, a well-equipped science lab, excellence in extracurricular activities such as basketball, table tennis, football, a swimming pool each for preschool, basic school and junior high school. We teach ballet dancing, cadet and taekwondo. We have professional teachers who are all degree holders. We offer GES and British curricula. We have surround cameras, so when your ward comes to school, he or she is protected. Air-conditioned buses transport students from home to school and vice versa. We train students to become responsible and ethical citizens of the world. I recommend North Hills International School for your ward. We'll be expecting you.
North Hills International School. We are climbing academic excellence.
We have Gans here. They are the original owners of the land. We have Akans here. We have Hausa people. We have the Gombes. We have Ewe. We have a variety of people living in Chantan here. Chantan is I'll say, cosmopolitan place. We have a lot of businesses in Chantan. And then in the beginning, we have a stone quarry in Chantan here, where we have people do their business, and a lot of the stone quarry business people, they are now most of the people who owns houses in Chantan. And then other people too also migrated to buy lands here and then settle here. So that is the way we came by the name Chantan and then the area Chantan. Chantan is a community that we all came together and then have our own chief. But traditionally, the whole area is called Ni Ukaiman, under the Asren Stu land. And then the Ni Ukaiman has its own chief. That is Ni Churu, Ni Shikachuru. That is the Gan chief, comprising Chantan, Israel, Tantra. That is the Ni Ukaiman chief of Gan. But the Chantan chief is Sarki Said Azom Yan. He is the Sarki or the chief of Chantan. We in the community, we do appoint our chief. It is not a clan chief. It is a community chief that is being appointed by the kingmakers. And our first chief in Chantan is the Sarki Said Azom Yan. He is the first Sarki or chief of Chantan.
The problems we have here is our routes. Many of the routes in Chantan are not tarred. And then Chantan is comparatively a new area. And it is actually very difficult for a place to be developed with these kind of routes in Chantan. So these are some of the problems we are facing in our area. And one of the things that I think Chantan is proud of is we have a market. We have a modern market that they are putting up at our marketplace with so many stores, and they are going to develop it into a business center. And we are working hard towards that. So Ghanaians, of course, are businessmen. We like trading, we like buying and selling. And so if these markets are completed, I think it will be one of the best things that we will have in Chantan. And many people from other areas will come to buy and then sell. So that is one of the things we are proud of. And hotels are also springing up in Chantan here. If you have somebody and you want a decent place for him to stay or her to stay, you can bring him in Chantan. And then the prices are quite affordable. So that is one of the nice things about it.
Best Point Savings Salon.
For your reliability, trustworthy, efficiency and convenient banking services, Best Point Savings and Loan is the best choice. Grow your business with us today as we offer you Western Union, Vigo Money Transfer, ATM, SMS Banking, SMS Alert, MTN Mobile Money, Tigo Cash, Airtel Money, salary loans for all government and private workers, SME loans, church loans and auto loan, savings account, current account, fixed deposit, Sikedia, kids savings account and Susu.
Best Point Savings and Loans. Best Point Savings and Loans.
Best Point Savings and Loans.
Your dream, our business.
Best Point Savings and Loans. Debbie obey ye.
And I need something to chew me out. Well, it's an exclusive drink, vanilla flavored and so refreshing. Special malt. Special malt. Guess what? Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. Even you in the system, before drinking tea. Special malt. Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. So clean and smooth. Oh yeah, enjoy yourself. Special malt. Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. Guess what? Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. Even you in the system, before drinking tea. Special malt.
Special malt. Feel special.
There has been a debate on whether Kasoa is in the central region of Ghana or the Greater Accra region. For your information, Kasoa can be found in the Ewutu Senya district, which is in the central region of Ghana. The human population here is a little bit above 72,000. And it's good to know that Kasoa is one of the fastest growing communities in West Africa. Despite all these achievements, much has not been achieved when it comes to sanitation. Our contestants, who are change agents, are here today at Amanfrom Public Toilet. If you take a look behind me, there is a huge mess going on here. And from the survey that we did, for over 4 months, the authorities or the people in charge of taking care of this dustbin or this rubbish here generated by the community haven't been able to do what is expected of them. So as you can see, it has been left here in the open and they don't have any option than to dump here. So you know that on my area called reality show, we liaise with traditional and political leaders to make a change in the community. So we are here today to make sure that at the end of this developmental segment, the right authorities will know that Kasoa, to be precise, the people of Amanfrom need help and something should be done about it. So stay with me as the contestants do their best to bring change to the people of Amanfrom in Kasoa.
Ow, change see on the beat.
Saw a bin, a rubbish bin that is full up. And from what the people were saying, it has been full up over 4 months.
And that could cause cholera, seriously, and it's very bad. The government has to come and help these people seriously.
The sanitation level in here is not encouraging. So what some of the people were saying was that the burning of rubbish and choked gutters, and they don't have any proper drainage system, and this worries them a lot.
I've always been saying that cleanliness is not a sole duty and responsibility of one person, because disease does not attack one person. Please, government, we need your help, especially the people right here in Kasoa, in Amanfrom. Please, they need your help. This is what Mamle wants to say.
Or there's some provision store and people selling food around. Talking to them, and what they are saying is they are also saying that there's bad scent from the public toilet, and also the rubbish there is worrying them a lot.
I think Amanfrom need waste management, a lot of gutters around, and I think communal labor would do to help Amanfrom.
He made mention of the gutter. He said, according to his own area, there is no bin for them. They are passing through a lot of bullet around, but he was able to build or dig a hole around back of his house where he can be dropping his trash. It is not hygiene for them. Please, let's help them stop cholera. We have a lot of people in the hospital sick today because of cholera. Let's come out and help them so that the rate of sickness will stop.
They have a very big issue when it comes to sanitation. people talk about lack of gutter drainage, open defecation, and a whole lot.
I met someone like Alfred Sumu that talked, even though I didn't understand what he was saying, he was talking in tree. He said they only have 2 toilets here, that one is there and the other one, and they are staying, there are a lot of this, there are a lot of people. They need help from the government.
Toilet too is very expensive for the people to afford. So since it's very expensive for them to afford, they rather prefer defecating it outside in their homes rather than coming. And then we also find out that their dustbins have been here full for over 4 months, getting to 5 months now. It has not been picked. So that's what I heard. And then we also went further, interacted with other people to hear their views. And all what they could say was they are really suffering because they've called out for the people to come and support them, but they are not coming to pay attention to them.
Okay, so I am happy that the crew of my area code decided to choose Kaswa to come and do the community program. And then when they told me about it, I was happy. And I just said, okay, fine. So we came to Kaswa, and then we've done a lot of things compared to some of the things. There are a lot of sanitation issues in Kaswa that I want English amount from that I want the government to turn a look at. Because when it comes to sanitation, waste management is a problem in Kaswa. Seriously, when it comes to waste management, we don't really have things that we can use to collect our dust and our dustbins and then all those things. So waste management is a problem, and then also our toilet facilities. It's believed that every home needs a toilet facility, but here in Amanfrom, about 90% of the homes here don't have a toilet facility, and the only public facility that is used is also very expensive for some of the people to also use. So it's one of the big problems for them.
Yeah, environment, even say in Shoto there west cry. Even one person bet me testify around. More toilets anyhow. Most of the gutters so I choked into Senka buying the bit to me. I didn't crawl far bomb to me. I'm a community no I clean and carry any bedroom.
I'm toilet. First no mutrity. Okay. Last year I am pretty. And now price now muji my toilet so first new year 30 pesos says your muji 60.
Okay, alright.
And the program here fresh
na nkola no omo rate no mpanyfo de the same na obi ani ni je omo gi the same rate na. Oh okay, but no ni problem na
anamo ye ha ne mo ye ewie no anamo ball no e dos. Even though na man for cry, so talk cry, man for shie, bola, say na mu de do.
Kagata ni owa. Say, excuse me, say, I want more hand me who say fin na your mu fail say your mu bill me mental has by me page mo. Sometimes in show me who are hand so yes e better. And you started to be 1 minute, but no boss or man she. So be rubber na dia gum. Essentially, season in the next 5 minutes, but no one sending me now. So I got our own manka. I mean, can't say no one can come with you and go maybe I got our wire and come on. But at least I got our one and soon. Oh, okay. Wait to me, I not this way. So to my head, say, be uncommon with you. I will continue to be a time wait for the paper and draw out damper on my child.
Oh, okay. Today, no person on country government in no mama.
Say, uncle, said that just an holding beach me anchor. You hear goddess a way area. At least now, area no more so no more ye check it. Ye another more check area now. It's a room line, but more to me some for no. Okay. Almost to me deep, so Mujuma senior, sir. I think, say, Bema, Sanya, human waste in it, Sanya, mana, you areas na MY no so better all our more to go the surroundings no you be say ye hu say they affect monty dey na work afa ho
dem work afa ho say am padas bin ni we wo ho omo shira woman no ma shira na ifama no e na das bin no so dey nti amanfo ntimi fa ira enko omo price no mo je na wo so
Okay.
Enti nipa ne ntimi afford.
Afford it.
Okay. Enti we say edura na jo no mo dey run egugugu because ne boy dey.
Looking at this area, I realized that one must be built over here. But that one is far, so if I'm living around this area and I have to ease myself somewhere around dawn, you don't expect me to walk here alone to that place. So with that one, I think if one is built over here, it will limit the work. I mean, it will limit the edification around.
Okay.
So I think one in this area too will be good. So far, between here and that far end, I think we have only 2.
Okay.
And if you look at the population of people, the population size of this area, you know, this thing cannot feed or So I think one should be built around here if only that can be done within some short time.
Okay.
To the end of today's edition of My Area Code Reality TV Show Season 4. Today on the show, we've had a talent segment where our contestants were taught on how to lay the beds professionally. And I hope you've learned a thing or two. I have, and I hope you too have. We had the developmental segment. We went all the way into Kaswa to make an impact. Then on the roots and cultural heritage, we spoke to the custodians of Chantai. Today has been exciting, but most importantly, educative. Next week, we'll be coming your way with much more fun and education. This has been My Area Code Reality TV show. A very big thank you to our proud sponsors, Alisa Hotel, Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic, Best Point Savings and Loans, Specialized Mineral Water and Drinks, Aqua Safari Resort, North Hills International School, and proudly supported by Decap Hotel. My name is Nami Yokai. Thank you so much for watching.